The exercise at the slalom is a 50 km/h slalom, which is 5, and then a very tight U-turn at the end there, then we come back to the lane change.
Okay.
But coming back, you still go through the slalom.
Okay.
Okay. So accelerate. Yeah, 1.5 direct injection. Yeah, maintaining at 50. Okay, and hit the brakes here. Go all the way to the left.
Okay.
Because you need to turn the steering wheel a lot.
Okay.
Okay. And come back to the slalom. You guys okay at the back there?
Yeah.
Don't get sick, huh? Car still new.
Very fine.
Okay, now maintain at 50. Then just wiggle, lane change.
Okay.
Settle. Okay.
All right. Ready? Let's do this. Oh, the handling's pretty good. Final turn. Nice.
It has a few new features compared to the X70, mainly the Intelligent Cruise Control, the ICC. So what that does is it actually incorporates the lane keep assist into the adaptive cruise control. So it doesn't just do the speed, but it will also do a little bit of steering to keep you in the center of the lane. You have the option of ACC or ICC.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll do it once slowly just to show you guys the graphics and how the graphics stuff works. I'll do it at about 40 or 45. Again, just using him as a guide to show the graphic system. About 45, switch it on. So immediately it highlights that it's seen the car in front of us, right? And he's using that as our guide for the speed.
Yep.
All right. So no matter what speed I've set the thing to, it's going to follow his speed. So about here, there we go. It's starting to steer and put us into the middle. Right?
Yep.
So we lose the signal because there's no more lines, and then if I brake, it deactivates the system altogether. This is great for long distance highway driving because not only do you not have to worry about the speed, so if the car in front of you slows down, you don't have to do anything, it does it for you, but it will also keep you in the lane. We tested it on the Proton test track, which has the highway spec lines. It works perfectly. It will even do corners for you to an extent.
Okay.
Right? It has a torque sensor in the steering. The torque sensor can sense whether your hand is actually on the wheel or not. If you take your hands off for too long, or if it senses that a big corner is coming and it needs you to do it, it will give you a visual and audio warning to say, please take control of the wheel. So we go to about 30-ish, and he's going to be sitting in our blind spot. And a little warning comes up there. And if I signal, we get the audio and the extra visual warning as well, that he's there. Right, and then when he passes us, then you can hear the signal and it's clear for us to go.
Oh, it overrides the signals.
Yes, the signal sound. So you only hear the audio of the warning that don't turn.
Don't turn.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's keeping a nice safe distance. Now the advantage of the level 2 over level 1 for ACC is it's also using the camera. Right? So in a situation where the car in front might do a sharp turn, as we need to as well, he might drop off the radar. But with the camera, he definitely won't. So you see him, even though the radar might not pick him up, the camera does, so we still see him, and we're still doing his speed, even if he stops, which he's about to. I'm not doing anything. No pedals at all. We come to a complete stop. There.
Wow, magic.
Alright, he pulls away, and so do we.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so I'm not doing anything.
So you don't get this on the X70. The X70 doesn't support the stop and go.
The X70 will ask you to take over when the speed drops below 30. Right. The other advantage to the system, as he's now showing, even if he brakes hard, it will brake progressively, and then it does most of the braking early, and then creeps towards the car. So you don't do this. You're not like aggressively, and there's no sudden braking, and it's quite safe in the sense that it does most of the braking early, and then just does a little creep towards the car and then stops. So he's doing it again. This time it's quite a high speed difference, but again it does most of it first, and then a nice slow steady stop, and then it stops.
Okay. About 35 kilometers an hour.
So this you are applying the brakes at all?
Yeah, I won't be applying the brakes on this one.
Okay.
I'm just going to cruise at about 35. Okay. So no brakes. No brakes. No brakes. No brakes. So you can see it's very last minute. Yeah, and you hold the brakes for a while until the car starts to move again. Press and hold the brakes. I'm doing that. The driver does that. Then long press the parking button. So when I tap this button, it will prompt me to release the brake.